Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Evoland 2. I am joined once again by Cyberlink 420.
Ha-cha-cha.
You might notice a slight difference in the sound quality similar to the end of the last Let's Play that we did together. We just decided that it would probably be better if he manned the controls on this one.
For the sake of lore sanity.
For the sake of my sanity and to make sure that we could actually make it through this game. And again, I'm going in completely blind, so my commentary is going to be all completely fresh. This is evidently, however, one of Luke's favorite games.
I wouldn't say favorites, but I think this will be a very good companion piece to the Let's Play we just did on the original Evoland. Just kind of seeing how the game has evolved, no pun intended, in terms of like its
No
overall...
pun intended, Luke, what's happened to you?
There will be time for puns later.
Okay,
But
I
just,
have no doubt.
But just like being able to compare it to the kind of much simpler approach that the first game took and seeing how it, looks when it's realized into a fully fleshed out concept. So,
True. I like that. All right. Then I believe that we're ready to start a new game.
let's.
Okay. Oh, adventure, good old arcade, and hardcore challenge. Interesting.
Yeah, we'll do adventure because that's the easiest. I'll handle the male voices, you handle the females.
Okay.
Hello,
I don't know which is
G.
which. So.
We're going to begin your daily physical training session. This should look familiar. When you hear the buzzer, move to the right. Congratulations, G. On with the exercises. When you hear the buzzer, move to the left.
This feels like a tutorial from Portal.
Yeah, it has a very Portal approach to it. Well done, G. Now look around, up at the ceiling and down at the floor. Very good. You should now feel the overwhelming urge to leave this room.
I certainly do.
Quite. Perfect, G. Very good. Now you know that the world is not limited to a single room. Look farther.
This is interesting because it's doing a lot of the exact same stuff that was covered in the first game, but in a much more complete narrative, one that actually makes sense.
Yeah, they got to account for people having not played the first one.
Hmm.
Excellent, G. As you can see, shrubs are blocking your way. You should feel an irrational desire to chop them down with a sword we have provided. So yeah, full disclosure, this is not set in the same universe as the first one. This is like Final Fantasy in that every game is its own separate world. Congratulations! You are quite pleased to have chopped down those shrubs. As a reward, we will put on some relaxing music.
Very Portal-esque. Huh.
Good! You appreciate this music.
Thank you for telling me that.
Continue on your way, G.
I'm glad that you're here to tell me what I appreciate or not.
We will now Oops! Our apologies. A computing error. In short, fight!
Oh, okay.
So yeah, our sword now has a full arc instead of being stuck to just sticking it straight out.
Yeah.
Nicely done, G. You are pleased with your fight.
Am I?
I am.
Oh, hello.
So that's him? He passed all the tests with flying colors. Yes, he's just right for the task we'll be entrusting to him. I certainly hope you're right. A single misstep could bring about the end of time itself.
Oh, dear.
Rest assured, Professor. We've checked and double-checked. Everything will proceed as planned.
This seems manipulative.
Good. Then we'll be able to activate the machine. Make the necessary preparations. Yes, Professor.
You want to involve me on the plans here, guys?
Apparently not.
Do you want to inform me about what's going on?
Well, something's going on.
Evidently. All right. Oh, it's a cutscene.
A long time ago. Oh, please.
The Magi civilization had discovered great secrets. No one knows how exactly, but it disappeared soon after that, marking the beginning of a new era. In year 950, humans and demons fought a merciless war. The human empire won at great cost. Years later, the city of Genova is preparing the remembrance ceremony of the victory. Yeah, I know. But not everything is as peaceful as it seems. Some actually familiar-looking silhouettes.
Perhaps a bit.
But of course, yes, Genova being a reference to Final Fantasy VII, thank you.
Yes, of course.
Is this a female?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're awake? Are you feeling better? My father found you passed out deep in the forest. You don't remember anything? Or you don't remember anything? Not even your name? Maybe if you wandered around the forest, that would help jog your memory. By the way, I didn't introduce myself. My name is...
do you want to stick with Fina, or do you want to give her a new name?
Fina works. I hope you remember everything quickly. Huh. I hope visiting the forest where my father found you will help you. Remember everything. Awkward.
A little bit. This chest could probably be opened if the developers of this game had time to code it. You're the young man I found in the forest, aren't you? Fina has been worried about you. Be sure to thank her when you get the chance. If you wish to go into the forest, take the path that crosses the bridge and make your way north. But you'd do well to get yourself a weapon before you head out.
Bitch, I can speak for myself, Dad.
Oh, you just stay inside, honey. It's not safe outside. There's boys.
Have you heard of the Sylphs? They're strange beings that exist out of time. Some say a Sylph lived in these parts long ago. What might have happened to her, or what might have happened to her?
Who knows?
I wonder if we're going to eventually uncover the mystery behind the Sylph and whether or not what happened to her.
Unfortunately, we can't really leave without getting a weapon, so we're gonna have to find something.
Oh hey, Stardew Valley cameo.
Yeah, a little bit.
I heard the pirates are camped out on the Cursed Isle. So far, they've only attacked boats belonging to Sierra traders. Rumor has it that their leader is a giant with crazy big mustache. I have a thing for mustaches.
Oh.
Well, that's good to know about you, random blonde NPC.
Normally, I'd be out for a stroll in the forest around this time, but a bunch of monsters appeared there recently. In fact, that was right after Finros brought you here. They attacked you, didn't they?
Okay, bye.
At the bottom of the well, you make out the remains of an adventurer. Who would be dumb enough to go down a well?
Lamp shading.
Ha-cha-cha.
Wait, that's what her dad looks like?
Yeah, her dad is totally wearing some manner of animal on his head.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought that the animal on his head was his face. I was like, wait, what? Pixelated graphics, everyone.
Yeah. No, we don't need to stop at the end. We still need to...
But I want to sleep and recover our health.
I think we're good on that front. Welcome to everything under the sun. Here you'll find everything under the sun. Except I don't have anything to sell at the moment. The road to the Empire's capital was blocked by a rock slide. It will probably be a few more days before they clear it out. Yes, I know, another rock slide. It's like they happen every other day. Are you looking for a weapon to go out into the forest? There may be one in the old house northeast of the village, but it's been abandoned since... I'd rather not talk about it for now.
Uh-huh, of course.
Try to track down Old Man Pole. He's got the key. But watch yourself. He's not the most easygoing sort, especially if you bother him while he's fishing.
I read that as easygoing Gort, and I'm like, I'm having an interesting time seeing things today, evidently.
Yeah. So this is where the kind of hook for Evoland 2 compared to the first one starts to show its hand.
Right.
What a nice day to fish in peace with nobody around to bug me. Well, almost nobody. What? The key to the old house? I might have it, or not. It depends. How about you do me a favor in return? Sure, why not?
I mean, we don't really have much of a choice.
See, I have this fish-related issue I can't seem to solve.
Stop trying to fuck fish.
Maybe a young fellow like yourself could help me out.
I'm really not interested, old man. Oh.
Starting to pick up on it?
Well...
My fishing rods are all tangled up. I can't tell one from another. Each time they cross, follow the line that goes left or right. Which rod should I use to catch that fish?
I mean, I don't know, but...
Like you said, you gotta trace the lines back.
I have no brain for this sort of thing. So, I guess, I guess start with 3. I don't know.
I would say go 4.
Okay.
Another puzzle solved. Thanks for helping me out. Let me give you this old key. It's no good to me anyway.
Okay. No, I'm not quite picking up on the hook just yet, but it might be a matter of games that I have not played.
Yeah,
so.
That was a very, very obvious send-up to Professor Layton.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, that's not a game that I have played, sadly.
They are very good games, worth checking out.
Are we gonna talk to children? I mean, they didn't. We didn't get talked to as children.
Not me! The evil demon king is chasing me!
I'm the evil demon king. If I catch you, I'll bite you. Rude.
Fuck you too, kid. Okay.
But yeah,
Sorry.
so the hook with Evoland 2 compared to the first one is that they kind of go hog wild on actually dipping into other non-RPG game genres. So
Interesting.
you're going to see a lot of stuff like that Layton puzzle just kind of popping up unexpectedly, which I think actually really helps give this game even more of a sense of identity than the other one did.
Mm-hmm.
An old crumbling chest.
That's an interesting thing. The idea that, like, it's no longer limited to just the one genre.
Yeah. You got an old sword. Here's hoping it doesn't shatter on the first blow.
Doesn't look.
Yeah, I think we're in good shape. Also, all enemies drop experience now.
Okay.
So you can see our XP bar right there under our health bar in orange,
good.
slowly ticking up. I think the max level you can hit is 30, so...
Even so.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting consistent upgrades throughout the entire game. Really helps add to the sense of progression.
Alright, so now we got a sword. Now we can go meditate in the forest or something. Also, the very fact that we've got a character who is so far a non-speaking character who wakes up with amnesia is yet another few tropes from that I recognize from Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, and from kind of a staple of RPGs in general.
Yeah, I mean, I know, for example, one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy VI, opens with the protagonist having no memory of herself, and the silent protagonist is very, very common because it allows you to immerse yourself basically in the game. Like that it's supposedly you that's actually going around doing the exploration.
Yeah. So now we've passed through the overworld to Spellbuck Forest.
Alright.
So let's...
Also, that was a nice and very developed overworld map.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of that as we keep going.
I do actually appreciate that the graphics are pretty stable so far.
Yeah, like, this is a good kind of... somewhere between, like, SNES and GBA quality graphics, I think.
I think that, I mean, this honestly looks a lot like the Super Nintendo, yeah. With, I mean, probably late Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Like, the colors are very vibrant, which I really appreciate.
Definitely. And, like, just in general, the overall pixel art, like, you can make out the individual shading, things look fairly well complex, and, like, I can appreciate the art in this. I know that, obviously, this is developed later as opposed to earlier games which had to deal with not only graphical limitations, but also how much space they had on the cartridge.
Right.
That's not a concern here.
Not so much. Also, some really good, like, general enemy design as well. Like, obviously, a lot of them are kind of takeoffs on enemies from existing franchises, but, you know, it still, you know, it fits the aesthetic that they're trying to build. Like, I really just like the art style of this game in general, like, for that opening narration and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, this is giving me a mix of, like, Legend of Mana and Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I think that Chrono Trigger in particular was a big influence on this game, just based on kind of some of the stuff they do with, like, storytelling and stuff.
Right.
Ah! Help!
I'm on it.
That was very convincing of me.
Very. You really sold it.
Help!
Yeah. You know, the fuck are you doing? Usually I can manage on my own just fine, but it just so happens that I hate mushrooms. Anyway, thanks for your help. Still can't remember your name, can you? How about I choose one for you? Yeah, that's how it works. It'd be temporary, of course, for as long as it takes for you to remember it all. Let's see. Your name could be... Kuro. Huh. Which means black, by the way.
This is true. Kuro's as good as any.
I like it. Kuro! What a great name. You just named him Black? Racist. So, Kuro, what do you say I help you? What do you say I help you get deep into the forest to the spot where my father found you? It just so happens I have this little power that could be of real use. And frankly, I intend to go there and find out why all those monsters appeared recently. So, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
Fina has joined the party. So you only control Kuro throughout the game, but as you get party members, they all have special abilities that can be used to kind of traverse the terrain, like so.
Now that we're a team, we're going to have to work together. For example, those thorny bushes there. I have the perfect Pokemon move to eliminate them. You won't be able to cut them by yourself to clear the way. I have the cut ability. But with my help and by focusing, you should be able to do it. Try focusing and I'll come help you.
So if I hold the button to focus, you can see that little bar tick up.
Yep.
And I can use that ability to attack enemies or clear obstacles.
Nice. See? Good thing I was here. Still, that really tuckered me out. Once you've called on me, I'll need to rest for a bit before starting again. Feel free to ask just the same, because I'm glad to help you out, Kuro.
Yeah, so once you use a party ability, there's a brief cooldown period before you're able to use it again. Save points.
Yay, a save point! That's good. And you know, I think that might actually be a good stopping point for today, I think.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
I think we got out of the first village, we've got our first party member, we're well on our way to...
And we've got our first save point, which also helps a lot with being able to, you know, video here.
This is true.
So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm intrigued by this game. I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
And so I will see you on the next installment.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.